All right, good evening, everybody. It's Rob with Wildly Proof. We are back porch sipping. We're just hanging out back. Got some pours in front of us, and we're going to do a little blind. Tonight, we're going to do a blind of our favorite barrel proof pours of rye whiskey. That's right. Today, we got in front of us, we got an old Forester single barrel rye. That's a good one, right? We have the Elijah Craig B526. We have the Smoke Eye Hill barrel proof rye. Move these around a little bit. And we have, oh yeah, everybody's favorite Jack Daniels barrel proof rye. So this is our blind for this evening. We're going to do our poor man's version, of course, as you probably have seen in the previous video. Got my little poor man version of the blind kid right here. Already set it up, spinning it around. On the underside of the paper, we have which each one is. And as we stop, we will label it A, B, C, and D. So tonight, here we go. Let's go for A right here. This will be our A. This will be our B. This will be our C. And this one will be our D. So just so, gotta get our nice trusty rock. That way don't blow away. And so obviously tonight we're doing a rye blind barrel proof version of these ryes. What we got here? We got Old Forester. Obviously, it's a single barrel rye barrel strength, 126.6 proof. Not bad. We got the Elijah Craig B526 coming in at 115.6 proof. We do have the Smoke Eye Hill barrel proof rye, blue corn rye coming in at 131 proof. And then, of course, Jack Daniels single barrel proof rye coming in at 133.3 proof. So we got 115 as the lowest proof, 126 medium, and then 133 as the highest proof. All right, so all those pleasantry out. Let's go for number A. We'll go for our nose right now. Go away, fly. I need one of those like fans or one of those like smoke candle things that keep bugs away. It's kind of authentic to back porch sipping, though, right? You get a little bit of Mother Nature calling in. Oh boy, that kind of came out of nowhere. A little bit of wind there. That's a good nose. It's got some caramels, vanillas, definitely some proof on it. A little bit of nectarine, maybe. It's not bad. Let's go for the nose on B. B's a little more caramel forward. Caramel and oak, I'm going to say on B. Let's go for C. C and B are very similar. Very similar. And of course, D. D's a little less. I would go, let's just, for ease, we'll just go A, B, C, D on the nose. A probably had a little bit more going on for it than the rest of them. B and C stood a little bit more than D. So let's go for a little taste. It has got an apricot, fruit forwardness, rye spice, obviously hitting it very hard. Those spices are lingering. The finish is very warm, very long. That is a fantastic pour. Definitely love the finish on that one. Go for a quick little palate cleanse, friends. And so, if you're ever, drinking some whiskeys. Palate cleanse is probably a good idea in between each pour. You don't want to have the same. You don't want to have that kind of tinge or burn on your tongue whenever you take that nest drink, because they're probably just going to taste the same. Especially if they're all the same type of whiskey. If you get a little bit, you do different ones like a rye, a bourbon, a finished, maybe a toasted or something like that, then you might get some differences in each pour. But if you're drinking basically the same thing, you want to have some kind of palate cleanse in between. My opinion, of course, I'm not a sommelier or anything, just the average bourbon drinker, um, well, whiskey drinker. Go for B again. B is gentler. So if I had to guess, we're having probably the higher proof here, lower proof there. It's pretty mild. Um, Good flavors, caramels, vanillas, that rice spice, just nowhere near as intense as A. So again, a little palate cleanse. Tonight's palate cleanse is brought to you by Pepsi Zero. Just kidding. C. C, the palate is, they're both, B and C are kind of mellow in the palate, but C has a stronger finish, longer, warmer, spicier finish. Which, I mean, obviously, if you're drinking Bear Proof Rye, I think you kind of want a spicier finish. So again, quick little palate cleanse. Go into D. Just going to the nose again. That's all. D is spicier on the palate. Mm. That is definitely interesting. Okay. D is D. The nose kind of disappointed, but it's probably got the most balanced palate to finish. Um, Man, let's see. My first out is B. Um, just the mediocrity in the nose and the palate was just kind of soft. Um, I think the winner is A, and I think D is second. So, yep, let's do that. We're going to say that A is our winner for tonight. D is in a second place. C in third, and of course B will take up the rear. So how are we going to do it? We're going to go with B first. We're going to flip our little paper around. B is the Old Forester. That is interesting. I really like this bottle. All right, so we got B in our last place at Old Forester, which puts C up next. Let's see here. C is the Elijah Craig. That is very interesting. I did not think very highly of Elijah Craig at all. This B20 B526 is just underwhelming, and I would have thought that this Old Forester would have crushed it. Um, and maybe it's just my palate tonight. That is intriguing. All right, so let's go to D. What is D? D is our Smoke Eye Hill barrel proof. That, okay. Well, we do have a champion for tonight then, a very clear one. And it's going to be Old Jack Daniels barrel proof rye. Yeah, the Jack just kind of had a stronger palate, a stronger finish. D, that Smoke Eye Hill kind of came in there with this a very good um, palate and finish, but probably lacking in the nose, which is why A probably took that one. The big surprise for me is going to be this Elijah Craig. I did not think highly of this. The age statement on the rise have gotten lower and lower. And if you're a bourbon fan and follow the Elijah Craig barrel proof bourbons, you've seen a trend that I'm afraid the rye is doing. And honestly, Old Forester Rise, you can't go wrong with these. And so, guys, any of these is definitely a banger rye barrel proof. And so, I'm going to say that you can't go wrong picking up any of these bottles. But yeah, at the end of the day, Jack holds pretty strong, friends. So, um, guys, until next time, like and subscribe for more. We'll do some more of these blinds as we keep going along on this channel. Definitely appreciate your support and continue to watch for some different reviews and obviously more blinds. So, friends, till next time, it's Rob with Wildly Proof. Cheers.